Raise your glass, light the flame. Heroes gather, none the same. Song and story, fire and spark. Welcome to Hall of Heroes. Tavern Talk.
So welcome to Tavern Talk.
Welcome.
Episode 3, Season 2. Wow, we're still at it.
Here we are.
Here we are.
We're the Hall.
We're the Hall of Heroes.
Like, I'm going to forever quote that. Uh-oh.
Wherever I fall, please bury me there. 1, 2, 3. For the Hall.
For the Hall.
What have we got on the agenda today?
We've got a lot of stuff that we've been doing and need to talk about.
Yep. So we've been ramping up our YouTube content.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's caught up with Corpy's Corner.
Corpy's Corner, can't you see?
We've officially made her a Disney princess, much to the dismay of our entire family.
That's all I know of it, too, is I really haven't memorized it, because the only other part I know is, welcome to Corpy's Corner, which I think I'm going to have start playing at the beginning, going forward, because I was thinking about it. As people watch the videos, they don't need to have to re-hear that every single time.
Yeah.
So right now at the beginning, I think I'll put it at the end. But yeah, so Corpy's Corner is now live, and I'm going to be releasing a new video every week. So far, it's been cooking because that's my current hyperfixation. So, but it could change because I did test the sewing machine again today, and we are still not friends. And Tracy and I still need to work on it. But, cooking works for now. And then I've been doing some gardening. So there's actually going to be a little bonus, gardening clip in there. Just mostly me showing off all my flowers. So
The rose bushes.
Rose bushes and the new flowers that Mom and I got that I have out in the front bunch.
+5 rose bush of pokey. Just look at your finger.
Oh, yeah. I stabbed myself. Of course.
Again. Last time it was with your new shiny.
Yeah.
And then a couple days ago with your rose bush.
I love blades, but we do have a bit of a rough relationship.
You and sharp objects just need to stay very far from each other.
Yeah. That's not the first time I've heard that. Or
this
the last.
Is a PSA from me to you.
People constantly tell me that I need to be put in bubble wrap or I need to be put in a bubble.
It's me. I'm people. I'm the one telling you that.
And you especially a lot lately. Yeah, I've been extra klutzy.
Maybe a helmet too.
Why do you think I normally wear the leather with the big giant metal skull on it?
But also that's how you end up with the metal skull indent on your forehead.
Yeah, because the skull's held in by what are those called? It's like a little metal backing piece that you stick into the leather, and it leaves a little indent on my forehead every single time. So
we've got Corpy's Corner.
Yep.
And then now I've started finally explaining the campaign setting for the Hall of Heroes, the very world that my novels are written in.
Yep.
And you can join me on deep dives into the shadows.
Yeah.
It's got a pretty cool theme song.
Into the shadows we go.
Yeah.
Maybe
go ahead and cut in the
you
special performance. Yeah.
Into the shadows we go. Where the truth walks soft and slow.
Maybe a few bloopers too, because one of them in particular is my favorite. Hello? God.
I'm full of sound effects, guys. It's what I do.
Well, I mean, I think it's a brilliant series that you're putting together that, you're kind of helping others.
I'm helping you.
Develop.
Let's be honest. I'm teaching you all of the things about the world that you wouldn't necessarily get from the novels, but also, I love you, but sometimes you've got goldfish memory.
No, 100%. Absolutely.
So
I am Dory. There's a reason why I liked Finding Nemo.
He's Candy.
Escape. I love Dory, but definitely have her memory sometimes with certain things. It's repetition. And that's why I like the series, is because it's also different perspectives is helpful. So seeing it from a DM's perspective, like what you're just describing, like how you utilize the characters even, or why you might be utilizing certain things certain ways, is really cool from a non-DM perspective. Like, I don't think of it that way, and now I might.
As you should.
So, I mean, that's, I think, helpful for new players, too.
And I mean, I even got that really cool comment on the first video where like it kind of might actually work to inspire other dungeon masters to record little video clips for their players, little lore drops, be like, hey, this is this little area of the world, this is this, because we are the ADHD generation and we don't like to read. We like to watch quick videos that tell us everything we need to know as fast as possible, and then we fuck off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even then, even if they're not recording, even if it just helps inspire them, create a better campaign or come up with something different in a different way, I think that's the brilliant, creativeness behind it.
It's my niche.
So I'm really excited to see what else you develop, because each one you just keep developing further, versus like Corpy's Corner, I'm just like, I'm gonna put together some food for this week.
And I get to eat the food.
Yeah.
My leather is getting tighter in the midsection. But yeah, so we've got, well, not necessarily at the time of this being released, but from our perspective, hello from the past. We have an event tomorrow.
Yes. Yep.
The Assassin's Guild Guildhall Gathering, where we are officially opening up recruitment for this year at the Michigan Renaissance Festival. If you would like to join the Assassins, tomorrow's a good time to get to pop in, get to know us. And, we'll test you with a few games of ours to see if you're truly assassin material.
Plus, we've got some fun, like, tabletop games for you and, groups of friends to come and play. If you don't necessarily want to come and, join, maybe you just want to garb up and come hang out with some really cool people, in my opinion,
And even beyond that, we've got vendors. So this is going to be another one of our vendor events. It's going to be a little more intimate than the last few, mostly because we're going to be so busy just talking to people and trying to corral the assassins, which is like herding cats sometimes, but they are my shadows and I must treat them accordingly. But beyond that, we have a pretty fun event planned ahead of us. We've got, as you said, games, different things we're going to be doing with new recruits. And honestly, I really like the crew of people that have come out recently and asked if they could join us.
Yeah, I'm excited to see some of the initiates that have said that they're coming out and want to come play and learn the games. And, maybe we might finally get to hear your new game that you've been brewing or not. I don't know. But
I think it might be close. Well, what's great, though, is the game that we're playing tomorrow is kind of like a beginner's version of what I'm trying to set up for Ren Fair season.
Okay.
So I'm going to have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see that. And it's just always good to get together with everybody. And
always.
See everybody.
I love seeing my crew. Our crew. The crew.
The crew.
the. Assassin's pronouns. The.
What? I would think it would be
the or the great.
No, a threat.
A threat. I like that. Yep.
A/threat. That's what I've seen, like a meme that says that. What do I identify as? A threat.
Yes. You are definitely a threat.
To myself mostly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep. She took the words right out of my damn mouth, and I'm not going to argue.
I told you, you're not the first person. Yep. I'm just a klutzy by nature. I don't know what to tell you guys.
It's a good thing you're beautiful.
Thank you.
So we've got the Guildhall Gathering, which I'm excited for because it's going to be great to get everybody together for not really the first time since fair season last year, but in a more official capacity as the guild.
Yeah. Plus, what better way to celebrate Dad than to come hang out with the cool Assassins Guild and a dad.
I am your father. Don't call me daddy.
It's Father's Day, so come bring Dad out and buy him a beer and maybe,
maybe something sharp and pokey.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, we've got. I'm still astonished at how cool some of our vendors are that come in. Well, for instance, let's take a deep dive back to last spring. Or no, I guess this would have been last like February, March, when I found out that I have a long lost cousin in the Ren Fair community.
Yeah. Yep. And it turns out she is also she has a small business. So she's coming out tomorrow. That's exciting.
But also, it's really reassuring to know that I'm not the only weird one in my family.
Well, it's got to run in the genes somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've met my mom. So yeah, we've got the Guildhall Gathering. We've got a ton of new content that's coming out.
Yep.
And some of you may have noticed that the last 2 videos we put out were kind of hellish ASMR style videos.
Yeah, so again, we are continuing with the ASMR videos, but this week we went with a little bit more of the villainy theme to go along with the newest episode in the Shadows that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, how to build a perfect set of villains. Because for me, it's not just one. You got to have warring factions. And you got to mess with your players. Or your readers, in the case of the novels. They got to feel like everything is a threat.
Yeah.
Because that is what it is.
Yeah.
A/threat.
Yep. And then you can, they're 30-minute long little videos, so they're perfect for,
The first one was a little shorter, but, intro videos and all.
No, they're both 30 minutes.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, my first video was 8 minutes.
I'm talking about the ASMR videos.
Oh. I'm dumb.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, the Into the Shadows intro video is 8 minutes.
Yes.
And change.
No, I'm talking about the ASMR videos that you can, what I was going to say is that you can utilize them, during your own tabletop roleplay sessions, writing inspiration,
Which, we actually got a comment on one of our videos. I think it was the medieval castle hallway one that you did, where an author actually commented, "Oh, this is exactly what I've been looking for when I go into writing mode."
Right. Yeah. So that kind of inspired me to start creating a little bit more of these. And yes, I actually personally create all of these videos. I try not to use AI to the best of my ability. Unfortunately,
all of the graphics I watch her do in Canva, and on top of that, like, you just mix and match different sound effects to create what you're making.
It's really fun. If anybody ever wants like a tutorial on it, I'd be happy to show anybody how to do it. It's really easy and fun to do. But I really enjoy it. Also, if you can think of anything you would want to have us post, let us know, because I'm always down to make new stuff and always looking for new inspiration as well. I was even asking you earlier, I was like, what should I make? And I'm still trying to make that one you asked for, but I was having a hard time with the imagery.
Oh yeah, the tortured hellscape.
No, that one I did.
What was the other one?
The courtyard.
The medieval training grounds.
Yeah. So I'm gonna work on that one, but that one was a little trickier for animation purposes, so more to come. ... But they're more fun, so we're going to be continuing to post pretty much daily. So keep an eye out for a new video every single day from us, whether it's Tavern Talk or Into the Shadows or Corpy's Corner. This week we're making stuffed shells. Last
Can
time
confirm,
we made
they're delicious.
lamb.
Also, my armor's getting a little tight in the midsection.
Yeah. And otherwise, for now, we're just doing ASMR videos on top of that. But we would like to start doing some of our D&D sessions posting. So,
which will be, that's next on the agenda is...
in the future.
If you like the story, if you like everything we do on Tavern Talk, where we describe the storyline, our own personal D&D campaign, or I should say Pathfinder campaign.
Yep.
We're looking to actually start recording and or streaming our actual at-home Hall of Heroes campaign.
Yeah, we're working on finishing up some stuff, home improvement stuff in the house first.
Yeah, this is not going to be the backdrop you see forever.
Yeah.
We are actually looking at remodeling down here, and it's going to be glorious and for the haul.
So more to come on that. But that's what it's really exciting because we're ramping some stuff up. We're figuring stuff out. Yep. And, the haul.
We got a lot of really cool ideas coming up.
What?
We have a lot of really cool ideas that are kind of brewing and waiting in the wings for us to unleash upon the world.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun the past couple of weeks. Now that we're actually taking ourselves seriously as YouTubers.
Yeah, not only that, but I think we're trying to get a schedule down because we're also coming up on fair season. Things are going to get really busy. So
yeah, and that's also where it comes to. We only have 2 more events for the summer.
Yep.
Tomorrow is our Assassin's Guild Hall gathering. And then the last one in July is Plunder in the Port, our pirate event, which is sponsored by our close friends, Brethren of the Great Lakes, the Brethren Armory.
Yeah.
And we're kind of thinking after that, I mean, July after that is going to be crazy because we're going to be bouncing from fair to fair, doing all sorts of wild stuff. And then August is when Michigan Renaissance Festival starts. And
we're going to be there almost every weekend.
Well, every weekend, but almost every day.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's going to turn it into a really busy
That's going to be a full-time job for us.
So, yeah. So we're coming up on some pretty busy stuff.
So that's kind of why we're switching more to our online YouTube format for things, is because during the week, we're not going to be doing Ren Fair events during the week while there's actual Ren Fair on weekends.
Yeah. Plus, we're not going to have time.
Well, I mean, we tried that last year doing the weekly events, and it was oversaturated. And that's really not what we're trying to do. We want to keep things fun. We want to keep people engaged.
Also, we don't have time.
Yeah. I mean,
we do not have time for
parents,
all of that.
We got the kiddos. We've got a million things on our agenda, planning for other events.
Yeah.
And being at Michigan Renaissance Festival.
We said, we might plan another event in October. Outside of that, we're probably just going to do the Black Market in November, and that's it for the year. And then we're done. And then we're moving on to 2026.
Wow, it's been a year.
Yeah.
Almost an exact year since we met.
Yep. 1 year ago today. Saw that armor.
Yeah, you would never guess that we've only known each other for a year.
No, most people are shocked thoroughly.
They're positive that we've been married forever.
Yeah.
Which, essentially.
Feels like it. And like I said, I feel like I've done more in the last year than I have in 20.
Yeah, we have been nonstop, on the go, doing one thing or another. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to sit in the house all day.
No.
I want to wear leather armor in 80, 90 degree weather and laugh at people who are sweating.
I want to go out and do things. Like I said this before I even met you, is that I want to go to all the different Renaissance fairs around the country. And then there's ones even in other countries too. So I want to go to all of them.
I want to go to Germany.
That's the goal.
I want to go to Germany, and I want to go to Drakenfest.
Yeah.
I want to go to that big medieval European LARP event that they have there.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Thousands of people, and it's like an entire week. You stay in character the whole time. Like and leave a comment if you think I should go to Germany. I think the world needs more assassins.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, we have aspirations. We have goals, damn it.
All right, and we're back. Sorry. Wasn't technical difficulties. Well, kind of is
your technical difficulties.
Let's say. Migraine. It's a form of a technical difficulty. Maybe that's what a migraine is.
You're glitching out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Congrats, Corpy. You're a glitch.
I'm a glitch. I'm a glitch in the Matrix.
Sometimes.
Dun, dun, dun. So I really am a hallucination.
You know, I've been saying that for the entire time we've known each other, which as of tomorrow will be a year.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. So anyway, yeah, I know. So we've got live chat up tonight, as we are doing constantly. And my adopted bar son, Ruben, has so eloquently yelled, "Holy fuck!" Yeah, tomorrow is a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little over a year ago now, because it's been a couple weeks that we've been started talking, but it was a year ago that we finally met. And
yeah, it was a year ago that I was, the fulfillment of my delivery was finally accomplished through Bumble.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, she ordered me on Bumble.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, tomorrow's going to be weird in a
And
good
it's
way.
Father's Day tomorrow. So happy Father's Day.
Don't call me daddy. Again, I said that already. So anyway, what is your favorite theme weekend at Renaissance Festival?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know there was themed weekends for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I like them all. I think Viking is probably one of my favorites, but because of like the invasion of Viking folks, that like just the amount of effort people put into their outfits, I feel like is higher on that weekend. But then
last year was when we did that really cool face paint that you put on me, where it was like the black across the eyes with like all the cool like white highlights and shit.
Yeah, but I would say my ultimate favorite weekend is the Highland Games weekend, mostly just because they have the games in the background or in the
our very own Siegfried chucks kegs, and you know we gotta rep the guild.
Yeah, it's usually unfortunately hot, and especially in that area, the sun is just beating down. But it's really fun to watch those games, and I've done it a couple years in a row, and so I say that's my favorite. But I honestly, again, as like a long-term Rennie, I had no idea there was themed weekends. I just was showing up every weekend and whatever I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I generally am mildly one-dimensional in my Ren Fair attire. Yeah, what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
I can't be the leader of the assassins and show up as a dude in a kilt. That'd be weird looking.
See, and that's my whole shtick, is that I will show up in different outfits because I'm an assassin who will be in different, incognito.
Yeah, I don't have to change. I'm intimidating enough.
Everybody sees you coming. Plus, you're off limits for the game anyways, so.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that pink clip back there, that's her marking her territory.
Yeah, only I get to kill you.
Allegedly. Although I think Ruben and others have adequately tried.
Well, that's what's funny, is I usually put the first one on and then everybody puts one on afterwards, and so you just have a barrage of friggin' clips.
Yeah, half of our assassin masters have put clips on me.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I can take a hit.
They don't count anyway, so it's just funny at that point when everybody's doing it. And last year I got a really good picture of, I think it was like 7 of us in the guild, in the Assassin's Guild, not any other guilds, just in the Assassin Guild. 7 different assassins clipped you.
Like I said, I can take a hit. This is, in fact, a PvP server, so we are here to kill each other. But yeah, so tomorrow we have a lot of fun new things in store. A lot of fun new people that are coming to join the guild, hopefully. And we get to haze them with Rise and Dies all day.
Yeah.
Dramatic pause. Dun, dun, dun. So we have a lot of fun things in store. A lot more content hitting this channel. And we just want to say thank you to everyone who has stuck around, followed us, commented, liked, subscribed, and continued to show up to our events.
Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you.
So even though this won't be out until after the event, we'll see all of you tomorrow. And again on July 12th for our Pletter in the Port event. And after that, we will see you at Michigan Renaissance Festival. But you might not see us. Into the shadows. And once again, for the hall.
For the hall.
Shape their fate. Step within, hear cries of late. Legends whisper through the night. Echoes dance in golden light. Raise your glass, light the flame. Heroes gather, none the same. Song and story, fire and spark. Welcome to Hall of Heroes. Tavern Talk. Swords will clash and sparks will fly. Dreams are born and none will die. Every heart so find its way through the dark into the day. Legends whisper through the night. Echoes dance in gold.